So I'm back. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I started off. I'm cleaning out my whole setup here, and the whole reason I started this channel is to help you guys out when it comes to reselling. Now, I am from Toronto. I am from Canada, so it's a little bit different for my Canadian people out there. You know, Americans and international, it's a little bit different. So I kind of try to stick to what I know, which is Canada, and understanding, you know, the ins and outs of what I can do on eBay and what I can do on eBay Canada. So I'm in my garage tonight, and I'm going over, you know, I'm doing some inventory stuff, and I've cleaned out my garage and I've set up shelves. And once I'm pretty much done, I'll give you guys a tour. If you comment down below you want a tour, I'll give you a tour of what it looks like. And I've been sourcing and I've been setting up, you know, my packing area and where I keep my packing material and stuff like that. So I want to get organized and have all these boxes here that I've gotten. So I always collect boxes, and that's an important thing to remember. You know, here in Canada, boxes are not, you know, you can't really, well, you can buy boxes, but I try to keep my costs down. I am a part-time reseller, so I do source boxes wherever I can from friends and family. You know, at my work, they throw out a lot of boxes, so I collect them, I take them home, and I set them up. As far as like bubble mailers and stuff like that, that's stuff you can't collect. You know, when you start an eBay store, and if you're new, I don't recommend starting a store right away. Start off with just the basics and start selling stuff, and then go from, you know, once you get an eBay store and you do a monthly subscription like I have, because you sell more quantity, then they do give you discounts on eBay materials, so you can get tape and, you know, and bubble mailers and stuff like that. But you can start off buying stuff like on Amazon and go from there. So on this video here, I'm gonna go over, you know, some of the stuff. So for as far as shipping, I did some videos before. I'm just gonna go over a little review of shipping. Now, it does get overwhelming because you have to realize that in Canada we don't have boxes that you can actually, you know, that are pre-made and pre-sized, so you know what you're getting. So you collect boxes. So what I do is there's two things I do. If I have a box that's handy and I can see that I can fit the actual item in the box, I'll put it in the box, and then I'll take pictures of it in my photo booth, and I'll put it in the box. I'll weigh it. I won't wrap it, and I'll weigh it, and let's say it comes out to like 6 pounds. So I'll put 7 pounds to, you know, compensate for the bubble mailer and any popcorn, any paper that I'm putting in it to like seal it. Okay. Or option 2 is, what you can do is get the actual item, put it all on your scale, and then just measure the dimensions from one side to the other and the height, and give yourself a little bit of room, and then stick that information in eBay. So another thing, what to sell. That's like huge, especially for beginners. Like, what do you sell on eBay? Well, I did a video on that, but a review. What does really well is you got to go with the trends as well. So right now, sports cards are huge, right? So finding sports cards are good. Don't go to the extreme. If you have sports cards at home, you know, right now PSA is very difficult to send stuff out. So I would recommend, if you have like raw cards, taking good pictures of them. If you want me to do a video on that, just let me know. Another thing, action figures. Action figures do really well. I find WWE action figures, toys is a huge market, right? Selling toys is a huge market. Toys do really well. I'll give you an example. This WWE action figure, and Disney cars. Disney cars do really well, and especially the metal ones, or these unique ones, monster truck ones with Mater. If you don't know what they are, you can look them up. You know, I didn't know any of this stuff. I did research when I first started out, right? You can look up what stuff sells, and these little bags. You look for these little bags, $3.99. You got to look at stuff that, you know, there's a lot of resellers out there. So a lot of resellers are looking for stuff. So you got to step outside your niche, or your, you know, because you get there and everything is gone. So you got to think of other things you can sell. Like, I go to garage sales and I find stuff like these, you know, this Daredevil action figure that I got for $1. you know, it's missing the little stick that he uses, but you know, I can probably sell it for 15-20 bucks, right? So things like that, you got to go outside your comfort zone and find these little Disney cars. And the way you know the Disney car is the eyes is a big and the smile, right, is a big way to find out if it's a Disney car or not. Okay, if you look at them, they pretty much all have eyes, or this one has a mustache. You can see he has eyes on him. Okay, like these here, the Hot Wheels do really well, but I'm not really familiar with Hot Wheels right now, but eventually we'll get into that. And you know, sell your inventory, sell what you know. What else? Can you make a living on reselling? Well, I'm part-time. My goal is eventually to become full-time and do, you know, YouTube and reselling, and you know, give you my advice and helping other people. You know, I'm not here to sell courses. You know, who knows, one day, you know, I'll sell a course. I don't know, but there's all these people that sell courses and stuff like that and teach you how to do it. But I find it more useful to give you information on YouTube. I don't need to sell a course. You can come to YouTube, you can watch my videos and learn how to do things, how to sell, you know, what you can do. And if you comment down below, you need something, you know, you don't understand how to do something, comment down below and ask me. Hey, say, hey, Peter, what can I, you know, I have this question, and I'll try to answer it in the next video, right? So if you're new here, I really would love if you hit the notification button and hit the subscribe button. Follow me for more tips and tricks on eBay and eBay Canada. So now that we got that out of the way, other things you can do. Video games do really well, but you got to be careful when it comes to video games. You know, I go to garage sales and I see a lot of Xbox 360 games, and buying them for like $10 or something like that, unless it's a high-end video game, you take your eBay app, you scan it, and you see that it's selling well. You gotta be careful with Xbox 360 games. They sell, but they sell slow and the price is low. So if you go to Savers or Value Village or something for my Canadian or Goodwill, and you buy it for $5.99 and you try to sell it for, you know, $7 plus shipping, you know, it's good in one way and bad. For me, it's not really worth it, but for you, to get kind of like your foot in the door and to get reviews, you know, make sure that you do something really well. So you sell the game, you know what, you're not making a huge profit, but at least you're getting out there. And eBay is huge when it comes to reviews. People see that you don't have any, you know, they're not likely to, well, they won't buy from you, but it'll be harder for you to sell certain items. They look at top rated sellers a little bit different. So that's stuff you can do to get yourself through the, you know, your foot in the door, kind of, so to speak, right? Another thing to keep in mind is to keep things simple when it comes to writing your, I guess, your description, writing description. When I say keep it simple, but put in all the information that you can and make sure that you're completely detailed. Anything that you see, scratches, damaged, and test. Now, make sure you test everything. Now, that's not to say that, you know, you test something and it's not going to come back. Someone's going to say it's defective or whatever, because there is people out there that are going to do that no matter what you do. I'll give you an example. I sent out a game to a buyer. It was a PS4 game. I tested it. I made sure it worked. And I do that. And one thing I forgot to do with that one is take a picture. I usually take a picture. That's a good tip. Take a picture of the game working, so that if it ever goes back to, you know, you don't want to refund the customer, or, you know, they start a claim with eBay, you have evidence to show that it was working and when it was sent to them, and then you won't lose the money out on it. So make sure you test everything. Make sure you keep it detailed. Usually what I do is I copy and paste from other, you know, sellers, and I kind of tweak and modify some of the wording, but I find it faster to do that than me typing out everything. I just copy and paste, and then what I'll do is I'll modify based on my needs on that specific listing. And then I have a huge information, you know, I ship to Canada, and I write all that stuff, and that I only accept managed payments and stuff like that, and how many days it takes to ship, and I write that in every one that I have. And if you want, I can show you a video later. And then what I do is I put in my price. And like I said, if I'm selling something, for example, like a Wii, I weigh everything out and then I put my price, let's say $99. Then I put it on the scale and I put my measurements. Sometimes, depending on the item, I'll do free shipping. But something that's really heavy, like electronics, you want to try to kind of, if you're going to do, either you're going to do shipping the customer pays or do just like a flat rate buy, and then know your farthest distance. So put in your farthest distance postal code or zip code, and then you'll know, like, say for example, shipping to California would be like, you know, give your take $50. Then you would do something like that, you know, and keep it, if you really are worried, do like 60. But if you're just do what you know. So if you go to eBay, you can actually click on, they basically pay by the dimensions and the weight you put in. So shipping can be overwhelming and what to do and what to, you know, what to put in there. But when I first started, I didn't know how to do it, and it comes with experience. And then if you follow me and watch some of my videos, you'll learn what you can do. So that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you coming and watch the channel. Again, please consider subscribing and hit that notification button. I want to try to get where I can, you know, make more videos out there and help you guys out as much as I can. Help everybody out there. You know, I share what I know, so hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching. And again, if you have any questions, you know, comment down below. Ask away about reselling. I can definitely try to help you out. And if I don't know the info, I'll try to find the info. Thanks for watching.